Hi there, it's Papa D with another story time with Papa. This one is, if you've seen the cartoon from my generation, The Little Drummer Boy. A long time ago, near the town of Bethlehem, there lived a little boy whose family was very poor. His clothes were not fancy, sometimes he was hungry, for there was not enough food to eat. But the boy had one thing that made his life happy. He had a drum. The drum had belonged to his father, and before that to his grandfather. Years before, when his grandfather was young, a group of traveling musicians had come to the little village. His grandfather was given the drum by the musicians. When the little boy was old enough, they taught him how to play pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Now the drum belonged to him. The little boy loved his drum more than anything in the world. In fact, he played his drum every day all around the village. The other children in the village would follow behind him, marching and singing along as he played. Sometimes even the animals joined the parade. The boy played his drum so often and so well that the people in the village began to call him the Little Drummer Boy. They always smiled as they heard him playing and singing, "Pa-rum-pa-bum-bum, me and my drum." At the same time, in a town called Nazareth, there lived a young girl named Mary. One day the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary and told her that she would have a son and should name the baby Jesus. Now Caesar Augustus, who was the ruler of the land, sent out an order. All the people had to go to the town where they were born. There the tax collectors would count them and write down their names. So Mary and her husband Joseph set out on the long journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem. They had to travel slowly because Mary was expecting a baby. Mary rode on a donkey and Joseph walked along beside her. When Mary and Joseph finally arrived in Bethlehem, it was crowded with all the people who had come to be counted. Joseph asked at many houses for a place to spend the night, but no one had room for them. Night was coming and it was growing cold outside. Finally, Joseph and Mary came to an inn. They again asked for a room. The innkeeper said, "I have no room inside, but there is a stable behind the inn where you could stay with the animals tonight." Mary and Joseph were so cold and tired, they were happy to have any place to spend the night. So they went to the little stable and they slept on the hay with the animals. During the night, the baby was born. It was a boy, just as the angel Gabriel had said. Mary named the baby Jesus and wrapped him in swaddling clothes. She made a bed for him by putting hay in a manger. Then she carefully laid him on the hay. That same night, some shepherds were in a nearby field watching over their sheep. All of a sudden, an angel appeared to them and told them about the birth of Jesus. The angel said, "Go to Bethlehem where you will find the newborn baby lying in a manger." Then many angels appeared and sang, "Peace on earth and goodwill to all." When the angels disappeared, the shepherds hurried to the manger where the baby Jesus lay. Everyone was talking about baby Jesus and wanted to take gifts to him. The little drummer boy heard this and thought, "I want to go see Jesus too, but what can I take as a present?" That night when he started to Bethlehem, he saw a magnificent sight. In front of him were 3 kings, their camels laden with heavy saddlebags. The kings were dressed in the finest clothes the boy had ever seen. Were they also going to see the baby Jesus? The little drummer boy listened as he followed them. "There is a star we follow," said one. "That bright and shining star has led us over many lands for many nights. See, it points us toward the stable ahead." The 3 kings followed the star to the manger where the baby Jesus lay. When the kings arrived, all the people who had gathered around stood back. "Who are you?" asked a shepherd. "My name is Melchior," said the first, "and I have brought a gift of gold for the newborn baby." The second said, "I am Gaspar. I have bought frankincense, a rare and beautiful perfume." "And my name is Balthazar," said the third. "I too have brought a valuable perfume called myrrh." The 3 kings laid their gifts before the manger and said, "We have followed the star for many miles to see the newborn baby." The little drummer boy saw the beautiful gifts the kings had brought and thought, "What can I do?" he thought. "I have nothing to give." He hung his head and began to walk away. Then he saw the drum at his side. Suddenly he knew what his gift could be. He would sing and play his drum for the baby Jesus. He started singing softly at the edge of the crowd. Come, they told me, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, our newborn king to see, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. So to honor him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, when we come. When the little drummer boy began to play and sing, the crowd parted to let him through. As he came nearer the manger, he sang, Baby Jesus, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, I am a poor boy too, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I have no gift to bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, that's fit to give a king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, on my drum? Mary knew that the poor boy was giving the one gift, the best gift he had. It was the gift of love. She smiled and nodded her head for him to finish his song. Mary nodded, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I played my best for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. Me and my drum. Oh, then he smiled at me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Me and my drum. It's the baby Jesus in a manger. I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope my grandkids get a kick out of it. Papa doesn't sing very often. Nana is always giving Papa grief about his singing. But I think I sing absolutely divinely. So, this is Papa D, and this is Storytime with Papa number 2. And I hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Have a wonderful time. Kiss a family member. And I will see you soon.